So what we're doing here is we're just walking around trying to see what's going on, and while all this is going on, uh, Harmless is actually macroing up in his base, and he's going to be throwing down an expansion pretty soon. So in the meantime, I have all these units that I have them selected, and I'm going to be going to help and attack here. Now, what you're going to see here is that I think is kind of unfair, um, where one person just does all the minerals and the other person does all the micro. And he actually doesn't have stim pack. And I remember I was on Ventrilo and I was whining, dude, where's your stim pack? That's like, yeah, like you need stim pack, basically. Um, but yeah, these like I was saying earlier, these guys are not very good. I don't know what the hell they're doing. They're just like going back and forth and like losing their forces to, Marines and Void Rays. And we're gonna start moving in here pretty soon. I think we're just waiting for a couple more reinforcements. Yeah, these guys to make their way up here, and then we're gonna go ahead and attack. We just wiped out this gold that the Blue Zerg had, and they're not expanding anywhere. I mean, they don't really have that many minerals, but actually this guy does. But like I was saying, they're not very competent. So yeah, so these mutalisks, they're just like attack moving and dying. Meanwhile, we're obliterating these forces here with just a bunch of zealots and just focus firing. Since I have control of these units, it is really easy for me to just focus fire or move and attack, like the most basic like fighting strategies or tactics, move and attack. So it's really easy for me to see, what's going on. While Harmless is like hardcore macroing up. He dropped up another base. He's building more SCVs, and stuff like that, transferring, building defenses. While I'm just controlling these units and just killing everything that's over here, killing these hydralisks and stuff, and killing these bases. So I don't really have anything right now. Like this guy is harassing me with his mutalisks, and he's trying to kill my Nexus, and I literally am out of the game basically. But I am able to control these units, and help take down buildings with focus fire and with like just micro control of Marines and Marauders. And I think he is going to be researching Stimpack here at some point. At least I hope he is. Oh, I think he just finished researching it. Or something. Let's see here. He is researching it right now. Good. So, yeah. So I have not revealed my base, and I'm being revealed, and so is having fun. So having fun is actually probably not having very much fun. He's got a bunch of probes, but he's got like really nowhere to put his Nexus down. This base is no longer operational, and he doesn't really want to spend his resources, because he needs resources to rebuild his base if he's actually going to rebuild it. But anyway, yeah, so we're moving in here. This is pretty much going to be the last push of the game. Well, we're just going in here, and they're going to start quitting in droves as they see that they don't stand a chance versus these microed units. So as you can see, there are a bunch of banelings here. Now, they're all being exploded by Mewtwo's units, ground units, and this I juked him a little bit backwards. I think what the Zerg player wanted to do is he wanted to target my Marines because they would get one shot. I got a stim here and run away from these banelings. I lose a couple Marines, but in the end, they end up killing the banelings. So this guy's control was not that good, and he wasn't able to kill my units. But as you can see here, if you lose your base, it's not over yet. It's just you can still win as long as you are able to transfer control of your units to someone else, or rather another person is able to transfer control of their units to you, and then essentially you just have to micro what you have to deal with. And it's so much easier when you don't have to think about mining, when you don't have to think about producing probes, making research. When one person is all thinking about that, meanwhile you're just macroing up an army. So microing the army. So yeah, this was a 3 versus 2, and they basically lost versus us too. All I had remaining was like 3 probes and a pylon, and like a nexus for like half the game. But yeah, they lost. So don't be don't quit right away when you lose one person, because you can still win as long as the other your teammates are halfway competent. So yeah, I will probably have another 3v3 replay coming up. That was actually a little bit longer. This one's 20 minutes. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoy this, and I'll have a few more games coming up. Thanks.